I'm Attorney Stephen Gorey. I've had many years' experience in handling child drowning cases. We've produced these videos so that homeowners can understand what the responsibilities are as far as making their home a safe environment for their children and for those children that might come visiting. On the other hand, if your child or some child that's close to you has had an accident and has been injured in someone else's pool, these videos will serve to give you some idea of the responsibility and the possible causes of that accident. I invite you to contact me to discuss your case individually. Mary Ann, I want to thank you for joining me today. We're here in the beautiful sunshine on a California morning in front of the what is probably a typical swimming pool for Southern California. And as an attorney who handles some of these cases involving child drowning, I find it very helpful for the public to get some idea of what can be done to protect children, their own children, grandchildren who come over, neighbors, because a lot of these accidents are preventable. And there's just a lack of information available to parents, and you're somebody who does have the kind of information that the public really needs. So thank you very much for being here. And why don't you give me a little bit about your background and how you came to be involved in pool safety.
My name is Mary Ann Downey. I live here in San Diego, and I'm a member of the National Alliance, National Drowning Prevention Alliance. I'm on their board of directors, and I've had a small business called Pool Safety Solutions for about 6 years now. And I'm a mom, and I've sort of become the pool safety mom.
What I've asked you to do today is to go around a typical swimming pool with me to see what can be done in a typical pool to make it safer, and also to go through some of the pool safety equipment that can be purchased and used, and hopefully this will be of benefit to the public, and hopefully it'll save some lives.
Thank you for doing it. Great. Let's start our homework.
Mary Ann, let's start with the concept of keeping the child out of the pool in the first place. And we've got a gate here. Let's talk about some of the good things and some of the bad things about this gate.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
What's the first thing that strikes you in looking at this gate?
First of all, this is a big fence and a big gate. This will it would keep me out. I can't climb that. So it will certainly keep toddlers out. Would it keep the 8-year-old boy out? I think mostly, but those are the kids that we have to stop worrying at some point. Let's keep our own kids safe and the neighbor, toddlers especially, safe. So it's a very tall gate, at least 60 inches, I think.
Right. And I think that the standard that we want to either meet or exceed is 58 inches from grade to the latch, and this meets that. Absolutely. So this is one good thing about this gate.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Out of reach.
That's out of reach. Another good thing about this gate is that it opens away from the pool.
Correct.
All right. And why is that important?
Well, we believe that it's easier for a child to push in and use a shoulder if the gate opened inwardly. If it was unlatched, it would be easier to push it in than for a child to be able to maneuver it outwardly away from the water.
Okay.
So,
and
good standard.
In trying to keep the child away from a swimming pool, if that's what we're trying to do, one thing we have to watch out for is this, and I'm going to go off camera for a second and grab something back here. Okay. Typically, you'll end up with an arrangement like this, and the child goes from here to here, and he plays Tarzan over the fence.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely. We're still keeping the toddlers out. They don't have that skill, but those 4, 5, 6, 7, those boys certainly.
Yeah.
They're climbers.
They're climbers, and that's something that we want to watch when we're in a situation where we're trying to keep children out of the pool. Now, what do you think about this gate as...
We would like this gate to always close by itself. We'd like it to be self-closing and self-latching with a lock also. So we just had a lot of rain here in San Diego, and this gate is not self-closing and self-latching today because it's warped a little bit. You can see this big giant spring, and that would probably do the trick most of the time. But because of the weather, we have a not self-closing, self-latching today.
Right. And signage?
As a reminder,
Yes.
gates are, this is our access to the backyard for the landscaper, for the pool guy, for lots of other adults who need to have access. But if they prop the gate open in any way, that could be disaster for a neighborhood child or even your own child.
Okay. Let's take a look at the example of the gate that you brought.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect.